Good morning, everyone. This is His Word Only. Alright, let's get right into God's Word. So today we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 8. As a recap of Numbers chapter 7, we have the offerings of the leaders, or the princes of Israel. And they each had to bring, a chargers of silver. It all ended up with 12, right? And then 12 silver bowls and 12 spoons of gold. Each leader had to bring one of these, right? And then it was 130 shekels of the charger of silver. Each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. And remember, the shekel is this measurement of weight, pretty much. Then they had the golden spoons, incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece. And then the oxen for burnt offering were 12 altogether, rams 12, the first year lambs 12, and then the kids of the goat for sin offering 12, right? And then the sacrifice of peace offerings were 20. And then for the bullocks, the rams 60, the goats 60, the lambs first year 60. This is all 5, right? Each prince had to bring 5 of these. That's why it equals up to 60. And then Moses goes into the tabernacle to talk to God. Alright, let's get into chapter 8. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses. So he made the candlestick. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. And thus shalt thou do unto them, to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with this meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering for the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron, before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And thou shalt cleanse them, and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every room, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according to all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after that went the Levites to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did they unto them. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites. From 25 years old and upward they shall go and to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. And that is the end of Numbers chapter 8. As a summary of Numbers chapter 8, we have the 7 lamps, or the menorah, right? And then Aaron would go in and he would light it, and that was the high priest thing, right? And it was of beaten metal, right? Or beaten gold, I should say. And it had flowers thereof, which was beaten too, right? Which I do believe they weren't real flowers. I think it was just within the, the artwork itself. And according to the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses. So, there you go. Then we have the cleansing of the Levites, which they had to, sprinkle water on them. Moses and all them, they would sprinkle water, or Aaron, the high priest and stuff, would sprinkle water upon the Levites, and then they would shave their hair, right? Their bodily hair is what that means, where it says shave their flesh. So it's not literally, saying marking their flesh or anything like that, right? They're just cutting their hair, like their leg hair and all that, right? To make themselves clean. And then they would take a young bullock for a meat offering, fine flour and all that, And then also another one for a sin offering. And then they would do this to, separate them to the Lord, right? And then the Levites will lay hands on the bullocks, and the same for, as a peace offering and a sin offering, right? Or a burnt offering. Sorry, my bad. Anyways. And then they would do the atonement process for all Israel, and the Levites keep the tabernacle, right? They would do all the dirty work, clean it up, make sure it's clean, put up the vessels, take down the vessels, all that stuff, and then they would take, the tent down, the tabernacle, all that stuff, right? And then we learn about retirement, basically, and that from 25 years old is when they would start the service, up until about 50 years old. Then they would become the bosses, basically. But they didn't do any of the work after that. After they hit 50, they just, charged everybody or took charge, and would help, not they would minister, teach the word and stuff like that. But they didn't do any of the taking down of the tent or any of the hard work, right? They would let the youngins do that. But they were the bosses. They would show them how to do stuff, basically, right? As it should be. But anyways, I hope you guys were edified, and you guys have a wonderful day.